Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is verb phrase 196. The verb phrase today is beat up, and we actually have 6 meanings and 6 uses of the verb phrase. So it's a common one. All right, and let's take a look at the first one. To become worn out or damaged from a lot of use. So we often say something could get beat up from too much use. All right, so here's the first example. Those sneakers are really beat up. You should get another pair. Yeah, so you wore them out. You wore them too much. They don't look so good anymore. They're really beat up from too much use or too much wear. All right, number 2 here. To criticize someone very strongly and often. Okay, that news network goes out of their way to beat up the president in their media reports. Well, of course, it's very often that, you see news networks, they tend to be biased. Like one is either biased for the president or against the president, or maybe there's several, against or for or whatever. Then we could say that they, if they're criticizing him every day for everything he does, they're trying to beat him up in the media or in the minds of, certain voters. Okay, let's continue. Number 3 here. To physically hit or attack someone. Yeah, I mean, this is the most basic meaning of beat up. That bully threatened to beat him up if he didn't hand over his lunch money. Yeah, we often hear this in school if there was like a bully picking on a smaller or weaker kid, maybe say, if you don't give me your lunch money, I'm going to beat you up. Something like that. Okay, good, meaning physically attack him. All right, number 4 here. To defeat an opponent by a large amount. Okay. The Yankees beat up the White Sox by a score of 15-1. Yeah, so it's usually by a big difference. So it would not be a close score. It would be one where there's a wide distance between, the high number and the low number of the score. Okay, number 5 here. To whip up something, especially food, you could say you could beat up the food. The next step of the recipe is to beat up the eggs. And we might hear it used that way. Okay, number 6, to ruin or damage something. So this is the last one. You shouldn't have left that furniture outdoors for the whole winter. The weather really beat it up, so kind of damaged it. Ruined it, or really made it, in much worse condition. Okay, anyway, I hope you got it. I hope it was clear. Hope you found it informative. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.